And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Towing the slab in today's game, Jake Irvin.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher.
Here's a drive out to right center. Way back there. Look out. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. The Diamondbacks score first. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable, because at the plate, that guy's looking to do exactly what he just did. Start the game off with a huge bang.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throws it away. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. And a rope into center field, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Rolled to short, could be two. Handles, throws to first, and there's two away. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and they lead by 3.
Comes through with the RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Jake McCarthy, and that's a base hit. Moreno around third. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here, and man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw safe. That's a stolen base. McCarthy stands at second with 2 gone. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 5-0.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Jake Irvin done for the day.
Pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Nationals.
on here, Mike
Number
Soroka.
34.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That misses the zone. 2-1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. The Nationals have some action going in the pen. Trevor Williams up and throwing. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. On to the bottom of the first. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starting pitcher in this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Thomas gets under it. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Dave Martinez lineup for the Nationals. Singy, they got their work cut out for them. Down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
One out, base is empty. Base knock, right field. Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Next offering is in for a strike. Pfaadt, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And the pitch. There goes the runner. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Got him. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 left for Washington. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top of the 2nd. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Ketel Marte. 1-1 now.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 6-0.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that's outside. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, and it hits the fence. Around 2nd now, going for 3. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down to third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. Two down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Pavin Smith. Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the third and final game of the series. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That K is his third of the game. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now it's Luis Garcia. Out to short. Perdomo on to first. And a quick out, number one.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Smith takes it himself. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Eugenio Suarez.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. His fourth home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Up and in. Look out. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Now batting.
Now up next for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And a base hit.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's even up.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. McCarthy, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1 out. Back to first, double play, and that's it for the inning. D-backs get one on the solo jack. It's now 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. The batter now, Keibert Ruiz. And a big swing and a miss.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Alex Call.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. And a swing and a miss there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Sends it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Hitter, Ahmed
So the lineup flips
Rosario.
over. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And that one is lifted in the air. McCarthy has this one sized up. And that'll do it. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Now this is in the air down the line. Wood settles underneath it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. 2 outs, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. So they go. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Center fielder, Jacob Young.
Line drive. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Thomas towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nationals go quietly. They continue to trail 7-0. Back in Washington, D.C. Here's Gurriel.
Designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2-2 the count.
The Diamondbacks up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive. He hauls it in. 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, my God.
It misses. It's a strikeout. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they're still in control. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And that's a fair ball. So a man at first. Next to hit, James Wood. And now 2-1.
You know, these Nationals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Fought, ready to fire now. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Down.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. That misses. Counts full, 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, Keibert Ruiz. The throw in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play. Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call. Whips it to Smith. Now 2 away as they get a run across. So the Nats lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Ahmed. That one ripped. And that's going to bang against the wall. Runner scores from second as they get one back.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
1 ball.
And here
2
is
strikes.
Jacob Young. And that one ripped into right. Carroll makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. Back here in Nationals Park. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Next pitch misses way outside. Action in the pen down there. Colin Poche looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Ferrer getting cranked up as well. That's out to center field. Young makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
McCarthy.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a
2 strikes.
fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. There's a 1-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, and Arizona is set down 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the and we're back, and now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Paul.
Now the 3rd baseman, Paul DeYoung. That's in there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've said.
McCarthy pulls it down, and that ends the inning. And the Nationals gone in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Poche.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Bounce to the right side, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2.
1 ball.
Gonna really need
2
to
strikes.
hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Next one misses. It's 2-2. Fastball is outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
This one in the air, right field. Call. Sizing this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
Now pitching for
We're
Arizona.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
35.
7th. Joe Mantiply.
Joe Mantiply.
He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Welcome back. Taking a
Leading
look at our
off
game
for
summary.
Washington, left fielder James Wood.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Filthy
1 ball,
changeup right
2
there.
strikes.
Just pulled the string.
On the ground. Marte throws to
out.
first in time. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And that's downstairs and outside.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Lifted in the air, right center field. McCarthy moving under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base
Now
is
batting.
empty. And it's the catcher for the
Keibert
Nationals,
Ruiz.
Keibert Ruiz. Ground ball left side. And it stays fair. Man at first. And now up for Washington, Alex Call. On the ground, out to short. Perdomo on to first. And the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Nationals 3.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Nationals.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
21.
Jorge Lopez.
Jorge Lopez.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ball to strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man at first, nobody out. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A 2-run homer. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1 ball.
Nobody
2
on,
strikes.
nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Young on the move to the alley. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's to third. To Young. Whips it across, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, the center
Jake
fielder,
McCarthy
Jake
getting ready to
McCarthy.
hit.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 9-3 ball game. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the.
Pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Shelby
9.
Miller.
And he's got a nice
Shelby
lead to
Miller.
work with, so he should come in throwing
1 strike.
strikes, attacking these hitters.
On the ground to third, Suarez. On to first.
He's out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jacob Young
Jacob
digging in for the
Young.
Nationals. Right through there for a strike. Got it. Now 2 away.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
2 down, bases empty. Nathaniel
Ball 2.
Lowe digging in for the Nationals. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. Suarez. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still way back. It's 9-3. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Jose
Now
A.
pitching for
Ferrer.
the Nationals.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and
Number
keep the score
47.
right where it is.
Jose
Seems like a
A.
tough task today with the
Ferrer.
way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Alec Thomas now. Just
That's
off
ball
the
2.
outside edge. Yeah, that's ball 2.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Perdomo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. And that's strike
2
2.
balls,
It might
2
be
strikes.
time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swung on, belted. That one's back. See you later. His first homer of the year. It's 11-3. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Here's Ketel Marte. In the air, left side. Wood sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, right fielder,
Corbin Carroll now at the plate. On the ground, right side. Over to Lowe. 2 away. And here
Now
is
batting,
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
So now 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the ninth. In the air, right field call. In position, corrals it. And that is that. Dbacks at a pair on the homer. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. This is Diamondbacks baseball on the show Southwest.
Now pitching for
Back
Arizona.
now as they hand the ball to a
Number
fresh
19.
arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Nelson.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
And that's in for a strike. Bases empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, throw to first. He's in there.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but
to second, pulls him off the bag. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this. It can be an easy trap to fall into.
Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. He circles the bases. It's 11-6.
That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Call the next to hit.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Now batting.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved in the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice.
Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 11-7. So a man aboard. Up now for Washington, Jacob Young. They're down to their final strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This could end it. Hit on the ground to short. Perdomo. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks add another to their winning streak.
So they break into another level with this win streak at 10 now. I think the key is to maintain the focus because you can have this motivation to get to double digits and then have a letdown. They've got to try to just put out all the distractions, turn off the sports highlights, and come back out here and play baseball the way they've been doing it in the next game.
An 11-7 final score. And a